Hi, hello, this is JulesTheHuman here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something that I'm really passionate about. I want to talk about podcasting, how to start a podcast, some equipment that you might need, and anything going forward to actually make it successful and get people to listen or watch or anything like that, because podcasts aren't just audio. This is another video for my how-to series. If you want to see other how-tos, I'm going to be putting them up sporadically. Check out the how to become a successful musician if you're a musician as well. But let's get into it. So podcast, before like 2.5 years ago, I didn't really know what podcast even meant. What's a podcast? What is that? What is that word that everybody's using? So it's basically just kind of like a longer form media. Could be audio, it could be video. A lot of it is audio. A lot of people started off on audio on iTunes. The origin of the word was from the Apple iPod. Back in the day, they put this thing up, started off as shows on iTunes, started off on shows on your iPod or something like that. That's the origin of the word. Everybody has one. Everybody wants to start one. Are you narcissistic? Do you love to talk? Do your friends hate that you love to talk? Maybe you should start a podcast. Why not? Everybody's doing it and it's okay. Now there are tons of podcasts starting every day, and it's even easier than ever before. So you're like, Jules, how do I do it? What am I doing? I want to do it. Let's start. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. All right, you need to fucking chill. Okay? I'm going at my pace, please. My tempo. Shout out to Whiplash if you have never seen that movie. I fucking love that movie. But really, it's so simple to start a podcast nowadays. There's even an app, which is probably the easiest way to start. If you just want to start, if you just want to do it, you just have your phone. There's an app called Anchor. You can record yourself in 5-minute bits. You can even call your friend and have that recorded. So what it does, it goes into the Anchor cloud. Everybody on Anchor can listen to it, but then you can also join up 5-minute audio clips up to like an episode, whatever size you want that to be. Usually episodes are 30 minutes, 40 minutes. There's even longer forms like an hour. Sometimes on the Nerdy Things podcast, we go for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Joe Rogan famously goes for like 3.5 hours, which is kind of crazy. It could be any length that you like, and through that app Anchor, it'll actually post to iTunes, to Apple Podcasts, and everywhere that Apple Podcasts sends the podcast to as well. So that's probably the easiest way to do it. Now, I really love the app Anchor, but one thing, it does drain my battery really fast. I know that's been a consistent problem for this app, so that's something to watch out for. But Jules, how do I know what to talk about? What if I'm bad at it? What if I suck? Well, I'm here to tell you that you're probably gonna suck, and nobody's probably gonna listen for a little while, but that's okay. That's totally okay. That's more than okay, because your favorite creators, your favorite podcast hosts also started at that point. Back in the day, there was nobody really listening to podcasts. Now people that have been in it for 10 plus years have a career doing it, and they started off at zero just like you. With this YouTube channel, I started out at zero. Nobody was watching my stuff. I had no subscribers, and it's totally okay. Just know that you're gonna have to get through that hump and go forward, and it's gonna happen. Everybody went through it, and it's totally okay. And it's totally okay. That's where everybody starts, and everybody does it different. That's a fantastic part of podcasting, that nobody does it the same. You can get suggestions for mics, some good mics. I'll leave some mic info down in the description if you want my suggestions about mics that you should start on. I'll leave them in the description for you. Why not? But really, the beauty of podcasting is that nobody does it the same. Everybody does it different, and that's kind of beautiful to me. That's why I love guesting on different podcasts, because I want to see their setup. I want to see what works for them. I want to see their layer, their way of doing things, because it's very different than mine, and that's okay. And it still sounds great. It's still a video, it's still audio, it's whatever it is. It's still a medium, it's still called a podcast, but everybody does it different, and that's so beautiful. You can be unique in how you want to do it. You can have $400 mics if you want, running a $300 audio system to edit the audio, and that's okay. Or you can do it on Audacity for free. Just making the thing and starting a podcast puts you into a group of fantastic people in a really beautiful and welcoming community. Now let's take a step back and again talk about what should you podcast about? Because it's like, I like talking and I want to talk about anything really. Well, do it. There's a ton of podcasts of just friends talking, having conversations like friends, but then they're recorded for other people to listen, and they're put up for other people to listen to. And that's cool too. You can talk about news, you can talk about movies, video games, music, current events. You can talk about pretty much anything. There's a niche for everything, and there's a listener out there for your podcast, whatever idea that is. If you just want to have fun and put it out there for anybody, do it. Who cares? That's the way I am. I love doing what I do, and it's a whole lot just for me. I love interviewing musicians. I love interviewing people. I get so much out of it. I love talking about the movies I love. I love talking about video games, TV shows. If nobody listened to my podcasts, I would be totally okay, because I'm doing it for me. And whether you do it for you or for whatever reason, it's okay. And again, everybody's different. Don't let anybody tell you that you're doing podcasting for the wrong reason, even though that's kind of what I just did. I'm sorry. You're doing it for whatever reason. You're welcomed into this community with me. And just have fun. Just do it for fun. Have fun. Make sure it's content that you really like. So again, there's gonna be some starter mic links in the description for people that really want a budget mic, I think I'm gonna put the best ones that I really like. I really enjoy Audio-Technica mics. That's kind of what I got into. But there are some cheaper ones out there. You can even do it from your phone, like I said, with Anchor. I'll leave a link to the audio editing software that I use down there. It's Audacity. It's free. Super easy to use, and I'm sure you can find a YouTube video on how to use Audacity. Create whatever you're feeling like, because why wait until tomorrow? It's never promised that we're gonna be here tomorrow. Why not just start it right now while you're watching this video, please? And send it to me. I would love to listen to your podcast. I'll be your biggest fan. I say this in a few videos, but I would totally love if you just send me your stuff, whatever you're creating. I always ask on Facebook, like, what's everybody doing? What's everybody creating today? People send me art, people send me music and stuff. I love that. I get like the biggest like runner's high for some reason, just because I see you creating, I see my friends doing things, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude, like, just do it. I'll be your biggest fan. So please, if you're just starting a podcast, if you have the idea of a podcast, or if you want to bounce some ideas off of me, sure, I will love that. I would love to help you succeed and make the show of your dreams. I hope that helped. I don't know if that helped or not. I'm really bad at helping. I just kind of talk. Leave a like if you like these how-to videos. In the comments below, do you listen to podcasts? Who's your favorite That was a lot of spit. I don't know if you saw that.
Who's your favorite
Leave your favorite podcaster down there in the comments below. I want to know, and I want to listen to some new podcasts. Definitely give me some recommendations on who you're listening to, what you're watching. And I've been JulesTheHuman. Make sure to subscribe if you want. If you like me, if you like what I'm doing, I'm going to try and put out 2 videos every week. I'm back on YouTube. I was focusing on podcasting for a little while, but I'm going to be doing videos again. And if you want to hear any podcast that I'm a part of, all the links to that will be in the description right down there. Follow me on all social media at JulesTheHuman, at JulesTheHuman on all social media. That's Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I'll see y'all next time. Take care.